This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, hi guys. Hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. First, let me introduce myself. Then you can also introduce yourself, like what is your experience, or you are a fresher, you are a just passed out batch, etc. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Shiva, guys. I have like a 14 years of experience in IT industry, and I'm working as a Devops engineer since 12 years. Presently working for the European company who deals with the cryptocurrencies, who already knows about the cryptocurrencies like Bitcoins, Binance coins, etc. We are the one of the largest cryptocurrency in the European. Okay, and I do training, corporate trainings for the IBMs and the HCL and other areas of network for the Canadas and the US. And I deal with the trainings and the sessions and the database sessions, etc. This is my intro. And does anyone want to just introduce yourself? Like, if you do it, then I will get to know where you are standing. Like, what is your experience? What you are trying to learn? Are you presently working? Does anyone want to start? Someone? Divya, can you? Oh, yeah, Sai Kiran, open the mic. Please, Sai Kiran.
Yeah, hi,
Hi.
I'm Sai Kiran. I'm from Kakinada. Yeah,
Mhm.
previously I'm doing my own business after graduation. After that, due to Corona situations, I'm shifted to close my business. After that, I start by searching for a IT job.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm working in Amazon. It is non-IT related.
Okay. Good
ROC.
to know.
Yeah, just here my manager chance to you all learn the technical course. You should better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
he
to
is
know that.
yeah.
Yeah.
The sorry, sorry, some disturbances in my side. I'm in my factory now.
Not an issue. Not an issue.
Okay.
If you can hear me clearly, then it's good.
Yes, yes.
Perfect. Does anyone other wants to just introduce themselves? Then we can start.
Hello, am I
Yeah,
audible?
Divya. Yeah,
Yeah,
you are audible, Divya.
yeah. Hello, I'm Divya. Actually, I just completed my master's in computer science in uh like US,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have any experience till now, like a real-time corporate job experience.
Okay.
I have just done some internships, and I'm looking for a full-time job opportunity right now.
Okay. In which
Yeah,
state you
and my
are on?
uncle has referred me to this course, so I'm just
Okay.
yeah.
In which state you are in now?
Sorry, Indiana,
In which state you are in now in US?
Indiana, Indianapolis.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh, okay. Thanks, Divya. Thank you for that.
sure.
Any others want to? Farad, yeah, you have opened your mic.
Y- Yeah, hi. This is MD Farhad. Actually, uh, I'm working as a senior business analyst in Missouri State Administration Office in IT.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 5 years experience in IT.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm from non-background. I have never done any masters in IT or bachelor's in IT, but I like switch from non-background to a IT professions 5 years ago. So I started with automation engineering, and later I switched to senior business analyst. And in this project I'm working for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm more interested learning like technical items, because I'm every day dealing with the developers, my supervisors. So like things around me, all the technical items. But and BA is not non-technical. This also like 50% technical. So I thought, let's learn more technical, and it helps me. Actually, I'm now more interested to learn technical items.
Good to know that. Okay. Any other wants to introduce, or we can start?
Yeah, this is Srinivas. I
Yeah,
have
Srinivas.
I have a 13 years experience in IT industry and as a QA engineer.
Okay.
Uh, Currently, I'm working in 3M India Private Limited.
Mm-hmm.
So mainly we are working in healthcare domains in this company. Uh,
Okay.
just I want to know that actually my background is QA, QA analyst.
Very related
So
to the DevOps and the cloud.
is it okay?
Yeah.
So that's what
Don't
I
you
want
have
to know
any
that
friends
whether it
of?
is suitable for that this course.
No, no. I'm asking like, don't you have any friends of cloud department?
Yeah, we are part. Actually, we are
Yes.
testing on the cloud part also. AWS servers, some kind of testing we used to do cloud servers. So we have a knowledge on that, but I'm not exactly DevOps engineer, like what
No,
they are
I'm
doing.
asking like you will be working with the closely to the cloud department. I'm saying why? Because
Yes,
my all close friends are the from the QA only. Like rather than my colleagues, I have more bonding with the QA team. Why? Because it was the more connection with them. Whenever we do the new development
yes,
or anything, the QA used to handle the area of the testing, and we used to have the
yes.
more nighttime calls also with the QA team for the load testing and etc. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
asking
exactly.
like mostly the bonding will be there with the QA and the developers and the DevOps.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We used to do like that only. But DevOps we didn't test much. But we are part of that some cloud load testing and all.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's what. After 13 years, if you move that this DevOps engineer, whether it is okay for that current
Uh, First
situation.
of all, in the IT industry, nothing is impossible and nothing is late. Okay. For all of my corporate ratings and the batches, what I tell you is one example. Uh, the best example of my students was like she got married at the age of 22. One of my student, okay, she got
Mm-hmm.
married at the age of 23, and she is a
Mm-hmm.
B pharmacy student. Okay,
Okay.
at the age of 32, exact 10 years, after 10 years she had kids and everything is done. Okay, she has her responsibilities, everything is done, and she got the job at the age of 32 without no
Mm-hmm.
background experience of IT. I always give her as a best example. Now she's working for the Infosys, okay, with the four
Mm-hmm.
years of experience as a
Mm-hmm.
AWS DevOps engineer. Okay, nothing
Okay.
is late for the DevOps, or nothing is late. And when you come to like you have the 13 years of experience in the IT, and I can give you the same example with my neighbor. He's one of the managers in the one of the leading company, bank company, JP Morgan Chase. You already,
Mm-hmm.
if you can Google, guys, if you anybody doesn't know the company, JP Morgan is the one of the banking
Yes.
leading
Yes.
company for the US. Uh,
Yes.
like my neighbor is the he's the senior manager, okay, senior regional manager for the JP Morgan, and he
Mm-hmm.
has learning the now AWS. Okay, he was telling me like,
Okay.
Shiva, my I have to give an example to my junior level managers and my team members that if I learn AWS, they will also learn the cloud. It is a very
Yes.
important for our project and for a very important of our Singaporean clients. They deal with the Singaporean company. That's why they were
Mm.
like telling like we need cloud. It doesn't
Okay.
matter where you are standing and where in which experience you are working on. Everything, every time learning a new thing is very important in the IT industry,
Okay.
especially cloud. Cloud is very very important to learn. Why? Because drastically within just couple of years only, drastically it is changing along with the market.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Let's jump into that, guys. We can see more and more your day-to-day activities and day-to-day life, how you are working on the cloud. You already, I will give you a few examples here. Okay, you already know those examples and you doesn't know that is related to the cloud. You will see those examples here. Okay, now first of all, I just want to clear few general QA questions, sorry, Q&A questions, where all the now most of the 90% in this call will have that idea in that mind. Like first of all, first thing is like I'm not a non-IT background. These are the first thing which is most of the time I get it in my batches where I'm not a non-IT background. I come from the electronics and everything. Will I be able to survive in the IT? Because most of the time these will be coming from the fresh graduates or the people who are working already in the electrical background and they just want to come into the computer background. Okay. First of all, guys, I'm also electrical and communications, guys. Like have done my graduation and had everything in the Hyderabad itself, and I'm work from the electrical background, electrical and communications background. Okay, but still, I'm working since day one in the computer science. Okay, nothing is what do you say new or impossible to do it. And first of all, you doesn't need anything coding or anything. The second point is that's only, guys, no coding required. Okay, no coding required, which you for the as you have to say, for suppose if you have to say like I'm a cloud engineer, I'm a DevOps engineer, who doesn't need to be having any coding language, guys. Okay, you doesn't need to learn any Java, Python, or JavaScript, Angular. There are so many, guys. Okay, there are so many. If you have any brothers, cousins, anyone who has a decade ago in the IT industry, you can ask them. There is a language called as a C language, C sharp. Okay, Java. These are every time for every couple of years, like 5 years, 7 years, every years the new language is coming on. Yes. Now presently the Angular and the React JavaScripts are the new trending one in the IT industry, where most of the developers are like, trying to learn over those. But every time they will, you have to keep on learning as a developer. But when it comes to the cloud and DevOps engineer, doesn't need to learn any programming language. Okay, the first thing in your mind to just keep it outside is like, should I learn any programming language? Should I write any lines of code where it has to develop a program? No, guys. Nothing is, no coding is required for this. You where yourself you call as a cloud engineer or a DevOps engineer. Okay. Why I'm separating these two also, I will tell you. Okay. The designations, cloud engineer is different and DevOps engineer is different, and together cloud DevOps engineer is different. Okay, these are the three different designations which work together also. Okay, based on the company's requirement. Okay, that's why when you see the cloud engineer, you are suitable. When you see the DevOps engineer also, you are also suitable for that. When you see cloud and DevOps engineer, you are suitable. All threes are come into this your category only. Don't think it as like, okay, I'm not a cloud engineer, I'm a DevOps engineer, it doesn't work. No, guys, both comes into hand in hand. Okay, now first thing is like, if you are coming from non-IT background, yes, it works for you. Okay, if you don't have any coding language, you doesn't need any coding language. Okay, and most of the another things is like whether I get a job as a fresher or not. Okay, if anyone asks you, like I have seen some of the people is saying some myth like, if you are a fresher, you will not be able to get into the IT industry or AWS or any cloud engineers or anything. Whoever says that, just open the what do you say, I'm just showing you Indian website. Okay, I can show you after. You can just search it in the LinkedIn also. My LinkedIn is not opened over here. Let me search in the LinkedIn also. I okay, let me show you here itself. Okay, AWS DevOps engineer. Whoever says that, because I have seen some people is saying that, so my cousins are saying, my seniors are saying, you will not be able to find out the jobs. Okay, where you as a fresher. Okay, where you as a fresher and everything. Just open them. Okay, and show them this one. Okay, show them this one, like how many jobs are available in the cloud engineer as a fresher, guys. 0 years. Okay, you can see all the numbers, 0 years. Okay, and if you open the LinkedIn, okay. Oh, luckily my LinkedIn got connected here. let me show you this. Okay, you can search for the jobs over here, and you have to select the what do you say? You have to select the area. Okay, then just search for the DevOps engineer. Okay, or else AWS. You can see, guys, how many are there. Okay, you can see how many are there with zero experience, guys. Okay, as a fresher, if I want to go for the intern also, it's there. Okay, why I'm showing you all this in the sense the area, the path which you are selecting. Okay, you should not be like, okay, after certain amount of years I should not go back again. Okay, you can ask your cousins or seniors who are already in the IT industry of more than 10 years as a developer, or else as any of the in the IT industry, you can ask them. So many people has learned about Java, C languages. Okay, and they came back and they shifted. Okay, see, ask them the struggle, how much time they took to shift from Java to JavaScript. Okay, how much time they took struggle from Java to go to Python. Okay, all these struggles you can ask them, guys. Okay, why? Because after certain amount of years, again you have to study, in the sense it will become a big part of you. Okay, that's why I'm telling you is like, if you go to this path which you have selected already now, if you are sitting in this class, okay, you have already selected the path where you want to go in this in the future. Okay, in this you will be not able to, sorry, you don't need to go back anytime. Okay, for the next 20 years you will be in this position only, guys. Okay, sometimes you can retire in this position also, I can guarantee you that. You don't need to jump into another industry where you have to survive for yourself. Okay, now the next point which I will always go for is like, no coding experience is there. Okay, and everything, and most of the thing which you say is interviews, guys. Okay, okay, most thing. Okay, learning the knowledge is different, cracking the interview is different. Okay, you should learn both, guys. Okay, you should learn both. Okay, as a DevOps engineer, as a senior engineer, I will be deciding you in the first introduction itself, guys. Within just 15 minutes, within 15 minutes, I will tell you whether you are by introduction. Okay, when I ask you the introduction, for suppose I ask Farad as introduction, please introduce yourself, Farad. Then while he is giving in his introduction, then only I will be deciding him like, okay, this person is capable or not. Okay, not only me, every person in the interview panel will be deciding like that only. For suppose his introduction is not so good, and first two questions he might giving me the exciting answers, then I will be moving on. Otherwise I will be asking you just boring questions and I will just drop the call. Okay, that is the interview, how the interview goes, guys. Not only in India, anywhere. Okay, that's why first of all you should learn both, how to learn, how to get the skill, and how to crack the interview. Both you should be able to learn, guys. Okay, now let's go to the what are the requirements to learn to make it as a cloud engineer or as a DevOps engineer. Okay, requirements. Only one requirement from my side. Okay, is Linux. Okay, if you don't know the Linux, it's also well and good. Okay, why? Because the first 5 working days. Okay, the first 5 working days of our session, you can see the syllabus also. First 5 working days of the sessions will be completely Linux test. Okay, if you know the Linux, then it's really really good, very very good. If you don't know the Linux, still don't need to worry. Okay, we will be here. You will be learning about the Linux operating system and what is what, etc., etc. Okay, the first requirement is Linux, and the second requirement from my side is like, sorry, uh, attendance. Okay, I need people who are what you say, uh, confident on it, and he should be more concentrate on it, guys, every day. Okay, for my sessions it will be around 2 months. Okay, if you attend every day, okay, I guarantee you that by next, after 2 months, you will be confident yourself. I can call you, you can call yourself as a cloud engineer and DevOps engineer. Okay, I need regularity. Okay, that the second point is from my side, guys, not so like you need to be there or anything. Okay, I have seen some of the people who are already working may not be having the time for their work and etc., already doing the part time in the US and Canada, etc. but still if they see the videos, he will get the backup and everything, see the videos, and they ask me the tomorrow next day, they might join and ask me the questions. Okay, I have a students where they didn't join the yesterday's class, but still they ask the questions for tomorrow class. I was be asking like, you didn't there yesterday? He said like, yes, I was not able to attend yesterday class, but I have seen your video. Okay, that's concentration. Okay, that regularity. If you have not time to join the class, at least see the video. Okay, then you will have it. Okay, that's only my second thing is like regularity, guys. Okay, if you come regularly, I guarantee you that you will call yourself as a cloud and DevOps engineer proudly, and you can see the applications whenever you are applying to job. You can see the requirements, job requirements, and say that yes, I have learned this. Okay, I can guarantee you that by end of the 61st day, okay, when you complete all the sessions after 60 days, when you complete it on 61 day, you can guarantee yourself that I can call myself. Okay, see the job requirements and job roles and responsibilities. You can say that yes, I know about this, I know about this topic. Okay, I have done this project. Okay, now one more main thing from my side is like, I will not be having the PPTs or any theoretical sessions. Theoretical, of course, it will be there, but no PPTs or anything, bookworms or anything like that. Mostly will be the practicals. Okay, from my side, if you are expecting, I know some of the people, not students, my friends who learns from the PPT, from the book, okay, or anything. Okay, I am not that kind of person. If you are that kind of person, okay, here there will be no PPT or anything like that. My kind of person is like, I'm the student where in my engineering last 5 minutes, my girlfriends teach me at the end of the sessions like, okay, this is this, this is that. Then within just 5 minutes, I used to learn whatever she tells me. Okay, just before the exam, 5 minutes before the exam. Okay, that kind of things where I can learn from other people. Okay, if you teach me, whoever like teaching me very good and everything, who teach me within 5 minutes, I can understand that topic, but I cannot read it from the PPT or I cannot read it from the book, etc. Okay, if you are that kind of person, it's best. But if you are from the PPT person who will run from the PPT or just theoretical person, then I try to do it more from the practical side. Okay, now let's jump into the where we will be seeing the topics, guys, for the next 2 months. What we will be learning, first of all, you should get to know what you are learning, what is the real time you are learning for this in these 2 month sessions. Okay, now first thing I have told you, Linux. Okay, whether you know, then it's good. Whether if you don't know, this is the first thing, guys. If you learn Linux, okay, within this 1 week, if you learn the Linux, the next 1 month of your AWS, the cloud department, okay, you will be happily doing it, guys. If you don't learn the Linux, if you don't understand the Linux, and if you don't practice the Linux, okay, I'm using three different words, guys. Understand, okay, understand, practice. Okay, if you don't do this, okay, then your next cloud, whatever you're learning in the cloud, you will not be able to understand it, guys. Okay, that's why please listen the Linux, okay, and understand it and practice it also. Understanding is different and practicing is also different. Okay, you should practicing on the Linux sessions. Okay, once you learn the Linux, your next 80% of the cloud is really free for you. Okay, where you will be having the, okay, not any burden or anything, you will be free going. Okay, you will be understanding, okay, I know this, I have to do this, everything. Okay, and Linux is not any coding or anything else, it's just commands. Okay, how you remember the music lyrics, okay, song lyrics or anything like that. Okay, this is also just remember like a commands. Okay, in the middle of the sleep also, if I wake you up and ask you, okay, Farad, please give me this command for this, and you have to be telling me this command. Okay, this kind of what do you say, I don't know whether you by heart it or remember it or memorize it, but still you have to give me the commands. Okay, and we will be learning over here, it is like, what is Linux, okay, from the scratch, and what are the what are the distros of Linux. Okay, from the scratch, guys, from the scratch to the, okay, from the scratch to the permissions, okay, how to give the permissions, users, okay, each and everything, where you will be having the utilizations. Like, for suppose if I ask you like what is meant by server, okay, what is meant by server and everything, you first of all you have to know what is server, okay, what is server and what is meant by, okay, what is meant by utilizations, okay, resources utilizations, okay, and you will be seeing that as a Linux, okay, will be the responsibility to take the backups, okay, backups and recoveries, okay, how to do the recovery when you have taken the backup, okay, all these things you will be learning in the Linux space. Okay, there are more. Imagine 5 days of only Linux. Okay, then you have to be so in depth and so strong on the Linux in these 5 days, guys. Okay, then only we can move forward into the next top area where we will be covering about the AWS. Okay, this is the first topic where we'll be seeing. The second one will be AWS, guys. Okay, for the first AWS, you will be seeing about how to create the accounts. Okay, if you already have the AWS account, then it's good. If you don't have it, we will be seeing in this. Why? Because I can't just throw you a rock on you like you only create it and come back to me. Okay, that is not a good way. Okay, first you have to create your account. Why? Because uh, you can say that, sir, creating an account is not a big deal. We can create itself. Then it's good, guys. But some of them faces some issues while creating the account only. It's not like a Facebook or Instagram account. Just enter into your email ID and password, it will be created. Okay, it's not like that. It's little bit of different, where you have to enter your educational details. Enter, you have to select whether which purpose you are using it, and it will call you. AWS customer support will call you for identification of your account. Okay, all this will be happening over there. Okay, we will be seeing for that. Okay, AWS create an account, just 15 minutes of time, not much of everything. Just we'll see in the first 15 minutes like how to create an AWS account and everything. Okay, and we will be seeing next AWS services. Okay, always remember, guys, when you are introducing, not only now, okay, when you are introducing yourself as a cloud engineer, or the self introduction, I told you right in the interview, self introduction. In that self introduction, guys, when you are saying, always say the some of the people I have seen it, AWS tools and DevOps, AWS and DevOps tools. Don't say that, guys. If while you are introducing, for suppose um, any one of you. Okay, Divya is introducing herself like, myself is Divya. I know about AWS and DevOps tools. Immediately, I will reject her, guys. Why? Because never say that AWS tools. Okay, AWS as a services and DevOps as a tools. Remember that. AWS as a services and DevOps as a tools. You have to mention that, yes, I have an experience with the AWS services. Okay. You can call this as like, I have an experience with 10 plus AWS services. Okay. And I have experience with the DevOps tools. Okay. You have to mention the AWS services. Don't introduce yourself as AWS tools. Okay. Now, AWS services, guys. Now, the next one, the first AWS services. Okay, we'll be learning more than 10 plus AWS services, guys. Why? Because when you are introducing also, okay, you have to say that I have worked on 10 plus AWS services. That number, 10 number is really, really important. It makes a positive attitude and positive impression on you while you are introducing yourself to the interview panel. Okay, now, first AWS service will be the IAM service, guys. Okay, where you will be creating a users for the AWS, like how to create a users, how to give the permissions, roles, policies. Okay, roles, policies, okay, users creations, okay, everything will be there. And you might think, what is sorry, why I should do this? Okay, this is your responsibility, guys, as a cloud engineer, to create a user. Okay, you might be, for suppose already some of you are already in the IT industry. Okay, for suppose you are related to the now, Srinivas is already related to the little bit of co-working with the cloud department, and for suppose he need permissions to access the server. Okay, who will be giving the access? Okay, for suppose Divya is the cloud engineer and Srinivas is the QA team where he wants to access the server. Okay, now of course the Divya has the permissions, okay, full permissions, where she can give the access to everyone who is needed of it. Okay, now how to give the access? If you don't learn how to give the access, for suppose the next day when you join the company and Srinivas asks you, Divya, can you please give me the access to this server? He will raise a ticket and he will ask you. Then you should be able to give the access, right? If you don't know how to give the access, then immediately in the next minute you will be getting a escalation that Divya has not given me the access since one day. Okay, you should be able to, that is your first responsibility, okay, where you should give the permissions. Okay, and one more thing also, guys, this is very very important service also for the IT industry. For this, like, everybody knows, like, in IT industry the politics will be having everything, like, okay, whom who should you should give the access, and to whom you should not give the access. Okay, that is also very very important. For suppose Srinivas has raised the ticket to give the access, it doesn't mean you have to give it to him. Okay, first of all you should get the permissions. Okay, everything you should learn like a real time, guys. Okay, then only you can survive in the IT. Okay, if you don't know, if you don't learn in the real time, okay, then you cannot. Okay, it does, if you have the skill also. For suppose you know the skill, Divya know how to give the access, Srinivas raised the ticket and she has just given the access to him. Okay, still she will get an escalation, guys. Why? Because you didn't ask for the permission or approval whether I have to give it or not. Okay, it's just in your hands and you have given it to him. No, first you have to ask the approval, whom you should ask. Okay, how I should get the approval, and what kind of permissions I have to give the access to QA. Okay, to Srinivas, whether he can access to only one server. Of course you will not have only one server, you will have like 100 servers. Okay, but Srinivas need only one server. By mistake you have given the access to 100 servers, then it is really really a big escalation. Okay, you should be learning all these real time things, where you will be able to understand how to access these services, what is the power in your hands. Okay, you should be able to use it in proper way. Okay, in this first session you will be learning over this, guys. IAM services, like how to create the users, what are the roles, what are the policies, etc. And in this session only you'll be learning the important thing is like, what is an IP. Okay, for suppose, guys, I don't know how many of you know what is meant by an IP and everything. For suppose if I say 172.35.325.52.8, if I ask you this one, okay, all people will say that okay, this is an IP address, but only few people will know to say that whether this is the public IP or private IP. Okay, whether this elastic IP or whether this is a route IP. Okay, all these things, what are the difference? If I ask you and give you this number, and if I ask you, can you tell me whether this is the public IP or private IP? Okay, you should be able to answer it, guys. Just by seeing the number you should be able to answer it. Of course, seeing my number you can say that this is an IP address. That's not great. Okay, you should be able to tell that this is a public IP or private IP. Okay, that is the main cloud engineer responsibility also, that technique. Okay, you should be able to know that. Okay, you should be able to know the difference between this. Okay, now you will be learning what is an IP. Okay, how to differentiate, like how to learn what is the range of these IPs. Okay, what is meant by CIDR block. Okay, what is meant by CIDR block, you might be seeing multiple times, like this is the CIDR block, this is the range of it. Okay, you have to learn these basics, guys. In the interview, if you are going for the fresher, they will ask you these kind of things only. Okay, we will be seeing over here as a fresher and as an experienced person also. Okay, it totally depending on you at the end of the day how you want to go. Okay, as a fresher you want to go, as an experience you want to go, and depending on your situations. Okay, now let's go to the next service, second one, which is VPC. Okay, virtual private cloud. Okay, virtual private cloud. Okay, here there will be, with this second one. Okay, I'm giving you like this much importance, guys. Okay, this second one, if you don't, I have seen so many people in of the students where this session they have missed. Before entering into this session, I will tell them like, tomorrow please attend the VPC. tomorrow I will be explaining the VPC. Please attend the VPC. Okay. And some of the people not intentionally, of course, they have the work and etc. etc. They might miss the class and they might not understand. If you don't understand this, guys, the remaining 8 services, now I told you 10 services, right? The remaining 8 services, you will be not understanding anything, a single what do you say, penny. Okay, you will not understanding a single thing, guys, if you don't understand this second one. Okay, if you don't understand this second one, you will not be understanding anything. Okay, that's why I pressurize you before one day that please attend the VPC. Okay, please attend the VPC. You will be seeing tomorrow VPC. Okay, what is this VPC? I will give you a small example. Okay, we'll not go in depth each and every one. We'll see. I will give you a real time example, then you will understand it. For suppose uh, B, Divya, Farad, and Srinivas has opened a bank account. Okay, in same branch. Okay, we got a locker, bank locker. Okay, we opened, all 4 of us opened bank lockers in one of the account. Okay, uh, sorry guys if I'm taking the names. I just take the names where you will also have interesting. If I don't take the names, if you sorry, if I you don't want me to take your name, you can say it directly. Don't think it as anything negative or bad. Okay, for suppose me, Divya, Farad, and Srinivas have taken a bank, opened a bank locker in one of the same branch. Okay, now imagine what is the issue if we open on if that bank has only one bank locker and we have to keep all our belongings in that one locker itself. Do you think that is security? No, guys, it's not secure. Why? Because I have gold, Divya has money, and Farad has some belongings and etc. That if you think that is secure, think it about next day. For suppose next day I want to take some of my gold and open my bank locker. I have only one key. Just imagine all we have the keys which open only one locker. In that locker, all our 4 belongings are there. Okay, I will open the key, guys. I have the key. Next on the after 1 month, I have to go and get my gold, and I open the locker and I see Divya's money. Okay, do you think I don't take the Divya money? Are you sure I'm a the good person? Okay, if you think I'm good person, okay, but still the hacker, maybe the Farad will take the money. Okay, or Srinivas will take the money. Okay, no, you should be able to, if you have the law, what is the use of locker if you are keeping belonging with other persons which is not secure? Okay, that is the security, guys. Just imagine in place of locker, I've taken an example as a bank locker. Imagine in the place of locker your cloud account. Okay, imagine your cloud account on the same day with the AWS. Me, Srinivas, Divya, and Farad open the AWS account. Okay, just imagine on the other side how the AWS is keeping. For suppose AWS is keeping everything in the one cloud itself. Okay, everything, all our data, every data is keeping cloud in one cloud itself. Do you think if I am a good person, if I am not a hacker, okay, then it's good. If I am a hacker, easily I can hack Divya's, Farad, and Srinivas data which they are storing in the cloud. Okay, that is the example I was telling for the bank locker. Okay, now what I'm trying to say is you should be able to create your own private cloud, guys. Okay, all the companies, all the organizations who are using the AWS are creating their own private clouds. Okay, in the AWS itself they are creating their own private cloud where nobody can get access to that private cloud until unless you give the permission. Okay, until unless you give the permission. I'm repeating that word. Just keep that mind in the word where I will ask you the questions on that time. Okay, you will be having your private cloud. Until unless you give the permission, nobody can access to it. Okay, that is called as a virtual private cloud. Okay, you, of course, you are opening a bank locker, you should have your own locker. You will not be sharing your locker with any other person. Okay, and that key is for the key for that locker is with yourself only, not with any other person. Okay, that is the main important thing is, okay, virtual private cloud. Okay, now the next point, you will be seeing full the architecture guys. Okay, I will be teaching you like where you have to uh, draw the architecture views. Okay. Uh, okay, draw the architecture views. Like I will just show you why I'm telling you this. Like it's very, very important, and you will be seeing why it is important also. Okay, you will be seeing like this architecture, guys, where you will be seeing what is VPC, what is inside over that. Just I'm not scaring you or anything. Once you see this explanation, okay, your complete next all the AWS services will be easy for you. Okay, everything will be under this inside of this only. Whatever you are learning, okay, whatever you are learning in the next eight AWS services, okay, you will be learning in this surrounding only. Okay, you will be having this kind of architecture view where you will be having the examples and etc. Okay, just giving you a brief about it. Okay, now let's jump into ours. Okay, now the third one will be the security groups. Okay, security groups. Now, just I will give you all these services one real time example where you will have an idea. Okay, what I am learning. Okay, that is the main concept of this introduction where you will be having that. Okay, what I am learning on this. What is the topic and what I am learning in this real time. Okay, what is meant by security group? Okay, and what you will be learning, how to create it, how to add it, etc. That is completely you will be learning practical. You will be creating that account where you will be creating and then you will doing it. But first of all, what is security group in the real time you will be saying. I don't know how many of you are more what you say attracted to systems or laptops or anything while you are in what you say in the age of 15 or say 20 or anything like that. Okay, I used to have one senior cousin. Okay, very very cousin when I'm says suppose he is doing some work, guys. He was doing some work or like hcl.com slash something etc. Okay, he was opening some related to the hcl website. Okay, he's opened some related to the hcl website and he was working on it, and I was just sitting beside him and I was just seeing his system because at that time we don't have the laptops, and I was just seeing him like okay what he was doing etc. And I in my hand I used to have my mobile, and I used to just search what he wants, what he is doing. Okay, I will be seeing that okay here it shows like app.goto.com slash meeting and etc and everything. Okay, now I used to enter this complete url. Okay, this complete url in my mobile phone, guys. Okay, if I enter this complete url in mobile phone of this office company, okay, I am not able to see anything. I used to get something like this, guys. Okay, something like what you say, your page is not open or your page is not there, something like this. ABC for suppose if I enter ABC on this. Okay, oops, this page cannot be found or anything like that. Okay, but I'm not able to see what he is seeing. Okay, I used to get a mysterious question is like how he is able to do it and how I am not able to do it. Okay, how it is opening because we have the same wi-fi. Okay, we have the same wi-fi, same internet and etc. Everything is same, but still he is able to open the link. I am not able to open the link. Why and how? Okay, that is because of these security groups, guys. Okay, sorry, that is because of these security groups of that company. Okay, that company kept for that website. Okay, where only particular persons, okay, only particular persons with particular IPs. Okay, now we have learned what is IP and etc everything over there, and we will be seeing for the particular persons particular IPs only able to what to say, access those links, okay, access those work, okay, not others. Of course, the HCL work is not open to everyone, only to the employees, okay. But still, you might, I got a question is like, okay, we are under same Wi-Fi. My IP address and his IP address are not in the same range only. Okay, of course it's not same, but still we are in the same range only. But why it is not opening for me? Then I got one more question. But sorry, when I'm learning, I got one more answer is called as a VPN. Okay, what is VPN? You already know if you are already working or anything. You all might have seen, some of you are already have the mobile VPNs also, where we'll be playing games, restricted games which we are not in India, etc., etc. Okay, VPN, virtual private network, where it will take you to particular network where that network only will have the access. Then I got to know, okay, my brother has a separate VPN, that company VPN, where he is working for the HCL. Okay, only the HCL employees can open it, nobody other can open it. Okay, these kind of real time things, okay, you will be learning in this security group, and this is very 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 important one, guys. Okay, why? Because I'm just given an example as one link, but when it comes to the, when it's come to the application and everything, this is very very important one, guys. Okay, without security group knowledge, you can't yourself as a cloud engineer. Okay, now the fourth one is EC2. Okay, now this is the main one. Everything is main, guys, all things are main, but just telling you which is the what importance. Okay, EC2. Okay, what is meant by EC2? It's none other than the server. Okay, you will be learning what is server. Okay, how to create the servers. Okay, everything, like you need to have the 7 things to create the server, guys. Okay, you need to have 7 requirements to create a server. First, you have to know about the operating system. Okay, second thing, you have to know about the instance types. Okay, third thing, sorry, third thing, you have to know about the security groups which you have seen here. Okay, next you have to know about the volumes, VPCs. Okay, in those way there will be 7 things, guys. Okay, in those way there will be 7 things you need to learn before creating a server. Okay, that's why you will be creating a server after 2 weeks, guys. First week will be Linux, and second week will be about AWS and VPC and etc., etc. After 2 weeks of time, then only you will be creating one server, guys. Okay, that is the main important. I can just jump into this server on the first week itself, but you will not be able to understand how I am creating it. Okay, I can just show you, I can open my account and just show you how to create a server. But what are the things requirement to create a server? Okay, if you don't understand what is VPC and you just create a server, then what is the use of it? Okay, first you have to understand the VPC. First you have to understand the security groups. First, then you have to understand the volumes. Okay, then you have to understand the volumes. Then only you will be able to understand how to create the server. Okay, we'll be seeing over here how to create the server, how to use the server and everything. What are these requirements? I have told you, right? 7 requirements. Before this sorry, after these 7 requirements, then you will be creating the how to create a server. Okay, now the next one, fifth one, will be load balancer. Okay, load balancer. Okay, load balancer. By this word only, you might already know about what is load balancer, guys. The balancing the load. Okay, I will give you an example, just a real time example where it is big billion day sale, guys. Okay, in US and UK, you might take an example as Friday. Sorry, what is this one? A Black Friday sale. Okay, Black Friday sale, and in India you can take an example as Big Billion Day sale. Okay, what is this sales? Just remember as a, sorry, just think it as on other side of the cloud engineer. Okay, now you are a cloud engineer and you are learning things, and think it as, okay, one day before. Okay, for suppose Amazon Black Friday sale or Big Billion Day sale. Okay, one day before on Amazon, when for suppose tomorrow 19th of May is the Black Friday sale. Okay, on 19th of May is the Black Friday sale. On 18th of May, only maybe 50,000 people will be using the Amazon, guys. Okay, but on 19th of May, okay, 50 lakh people will be using, 50 millions of people will be using that Amazon. But still, the Amazon, or you can take an example as Zara. Okay, Zara also. Okay, if Zara one day before of Black Friday sale or any big billion days or something sale is happening on Zara, one day before, only few people will be browsing this Zara, guys. Okay, mostly 10,000 people or 20,000 people will be browsing this Zara. But on the Black Friday sale, on the big billion day sale, millions of people will be using this Zara. But still, Zara will not have any loading issue. Okay, you can see Amazon also, guys. Amazon will not have any loading issue. Never, you might not see that in Amazon picture is not loading. Okay, you are not able to see the picture. You will not able to see the what is a loading time to play a video. Okay, anything. Okay, of course you might see some of, like, we are seeing Star Wars movies releasing on it, guys, in the Amazon Prime Video, but we never see the lag in the Amazon Prime Video. Okay, how you think that on the same day whenever the Star Wars movies release on Prime Video, on the same day millions of people be waiting for it to see it. Okay, but still you will not see any lag of it. Why? Just before one day nobody is seeing that. One day, and after one day, how much huge demand is there for that, but still it is producing you the same results. How it is happening, you will be learning over this in the load balancer, guys. Okay, how the Flipkart, how the Amazon is giving you the same capacity, the same loading time as before, as one day, with 50,000 people and 50 million people. Okay, you will be seeing that load balancer thing, guys. Okay, you will be seeing about load balancer, where you will be learning how to divert the load, how to divert the traffic. Okay, everything you will be learning in this load balancer, guys. Okay, now the sixth one is S3. Okay, S3 is like storage one, guys. Okay, I don't know how many you have the friends of what do you say, um, influencers. Okay, YouTube influencers or Instagram influencers or any influencers, guys. Okay, you can go and ask them. Okay, proper influencers, guys, at least a million followers, something like that. Okay, you can go and ask them where, how you are storing your data. First ask them, like, how many videos and photos you will take in a day. At least they will say that 100 photos and 50 videos, or 150 videos. Of course, we are not in the mobile phone, guys. They will have this separate cameras, where each video will take at least 500 MB, 1000. Okay, 1000 MB, 1 GB, 1.5 GB HD cams. Okay, how they are storing their data. Okay, where they are storing their data. Okay, because of course our Google Drive will not provide you terabytes, guys. It will provide you only 15 GB. Okay, 15 GB as a free. Okay, not as anything more. Okay, how they are storing, sorry, where they are storing their data. 90% of the influencers, they will say the answer, we are storing in their cloud, guys. Okay, 90% they will say that we are storing in the cloud. And only 10% people who are fools will be saying that we are storing in our hard disk. Okay, we are buying the hard disk of 5 terabyte or something like that, and we are storing in that hard disk. Only fools will say that. But 90% of the people will be saying that we are storing in our cloud. Okay, where they are storing in that cloud? This S3, guys. Okay, why especially this S3? Okay, simple, what is meant by S3 in the sense? Simple storage service, guys. First yes, like this, yes, yes, and yes. Okay, simple storage service. Okay, like this. That's why it is like this. Okay, S3. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Now, why everyone is storing in this one only, in the sense, if you store 1 terabyte, okay, 1 terabyte of data also, they will charge you pennies, guys. Pennies in the sense, just 80 rupees. Okay, or 100 rupees. 1 terabyte of data. Just imagine how much money it will take you to buy a 1 terabyte of hard disk. Around 3,000 to 4,000 rupees, guys, in Indian rupees. when it comes to store the data in the cloud, they will charge you not even 100 to 150 rupees. Okay, just imagine how much difference is this. Okay, how much difference is that? Okay, that's why most of the influencers, okay, where they will be storing in this S3 only. Okay, and you will be learning the real time where it will be useful for the software, okay, for the application, everything you will be seeing in this case. I'm just telling you the example, but when it comes to the software, for the application purpose, why we will be using this, in this S3 you will be storing your data. Okay, static data, we call it as static data for the application, static data of the application. Okay, you will be storing in that how to do the static and everything. Okay, and you the next one will be the cloud front, guys. Okay, you can create your website. Okay, here I will show you, you can create your website. Okay, your own website without server. Okay, without server, serverless static content, guys. This is called as serverless static website. Okay, by end of this seventh session, you will be creating your own website. Okay, you will be creating your own website without server. Okay, of course you are not using the server, but with that's why it's called as serverless. You will be without not using the server, but still you will be creating your own website, guys. Okay, we will be creating your own website. If you want, we can create your own Zara website also, the same website as it is. You say zara.com, right? I will be creating as shiva.com. If I enter shiva.com, I will get this Zara page. I can create like that. We can, at by end of this session, seventh session, you will be creating like this, guys. Of course, every time you will be doing it and you have to do it. Okay, you will be able to create a serverless static website by end of this seventh one, which is called as a CloudFront. Okay, CloudFront is a service where it will be showing you the static website, host a static website. Okay, we will be seeing one of the project. Okay, like host your static website. Okay, now the next one, eighth one, will be the uh, volumes, guys. Okay, here we have already spoken about volumes, but here in-depth volumes we'll be talking about, guys. Okay, what is in-depth volumes we'll be talking about is like backups. Okay, snapshots. Okay, snapshots and backups. Okay, now most of the movies, okay, I'm just taking a real-time example again. Most of the movies, whenever a company crashes, like for suppose in Indian movies I'm talking about, they will be showing you like for suppose one company got hacked by a hacker. Immediately they will be calling a hacking person, like security person, please come, our company got hacked, please remove it. But that's not true, guys. First thing they will call you cloud engineer. Okay, they will not call hacker or a security person. They will call you as a cloud engineer. Okay, of course you will not do anything, you doesn't know how to get a website out from the hacking, but you know how to create a new website as a backup. Okay, for suppose a person hacked Zara. Okay, now when you enter zara.com, it got into the hacking, it is not working at all. Okay, when you enter zara.com, it shows you that you are got hacked. But a cloud engineer, as a cloud engineer, you will be able to take, you are already taken a backup of your website. Okay, you have already taken backup of your website, and you are ready to spin up a new website within a fraction of time. Okay, where if you enter zara.com, again it should show the zara.com. Okay, the person who hacked the data, it's okay, leave that data. Okay, but our web business should be ready, go and upping. Okay, that is called as like volumes and snapshot, where you should be able to do it. Okay, in the movies they are showing it is like only 50%, the other 50% is like you should be able to cloud engineer, they will call the cloud engineer, we should be able to back up the data which is we already have it. Okay, first thing you should be learning is like most of the people will be saying like backup only. Okay, they will teach you backup and it's gone, that's it. But then nobody teaches you how to do the recovery also. Okay, only doing the backup. For suppose your company manager asks you, okay Shiva, our company website got hacked, you have already taken the backup, okay, just yesterday only, can you please retrieve the backup and make our application live? Okay, these are the words the manager will ask you. If you say that, sorry sir, I know how to take the backup only, I don't know how to recover it, okay, then he will immediately fire you guys. Okay, the person who is learning the backup should know how to do the recovery also. Okay, both backup and recovery, you should call it together, not only backup. Okay, you should be learning together guys, how to take the backup and how to do the recovery also. Okay, it's short thing. Okay, in short, you will be learning over here what is like, you will be having an application, you create an application. Okay, first thing is like you create an application. Okay, now we will intentionally, sorry, we'll take backup. Okay, intentionally we'll delete this application. Okay, and we will learn how to recover it back from the backup. Okay, we will see this one guys. Okay, only one small thing changing in your real life is like this: deleting the application, you will not delete it. Okay, some hacker will delete it, but you will learn how to recover it also. Okay, this is how you have to learn both backup and recovery. Okay, you should learn both backup and recovery. Now the next service, which is like ninth one, sorry, ninth one is route 53. Okay, guys, if you have any questions in middle also, you can ask. I prefer, I forgot to say, I prefer not the end of the session questions guys. Whenever you have the questions, just call me Shiva, you don't need to raise hand also. Okay, you can call me Shiva. Shiva, I have a doubt here. Okay, just stop me there itself, I will explain there itself guys. Okay, I'm so much of patience, guys. Like, why? Because you can ask the management also. Like, most of the time, 60 days of the syllabus, it will take me for 75 days also. Why? Because the people ask me the questions, doubts only for the whole day. They will ask the doubts. I will be keep on clearing the doubts itself. Okay, it will be extending one day, complete one day or 2 days or 3 days for only one topic also. Okay, I have so much of patience where I can explain you 100 times also the same thing again and again and again and again, but in a different way, of course not in the same way. Why? Because if I tell you the same way, already you didn't understand in that way, but I will try to do it in a different way, you will be understand by taking a different example. Okay, in this, for suppose in this load balancer only, I have multiple examples. Okay, I have told you big billion days sale, right? I can give you one more example also, where I don't know how many of from the Telugu state. Okay, uh, you have already seen one couple of years ago, there is a entertainment OTT website called as AHA. Okay, it got blocked because of one episode, which is with the movie star Prabhas. Why it got blocked? Have you ever seen in the cloud way? You just got to know that okay, so many people is browsing it, that's why it got blocked. No guys, it doesn't have the proper way of cloud settings. Okay, the load balancer is not at all there for that website. Okay, that's why it is able to got browsing so stopped. Okay, and moreover, if you see the people who are browsing from the web applications like movies and everything, sorry, from the website aha.com, they are able to see that episode on the live. But who are using from the mobile applications and the TV applications, they are not able to see. Okay, that is also different guys, that is called as a web application. That is a web application, this is the mobile application or application. Okay, for suppose if I open zara.com, this is called as web application guys, but in your mobile you download a Zara app, that is called as the mobile application. Both are different balancers. That's why I'm saying like, you just tell me, Ray, just call me Shiva, I didn't understand this, I will repeat it again with the new example. Okay, now the next one will be the Route 53, guys, where it is the DNS. First, we will be buying your website, okay, like shiva.com or anything like that, and you will get to know how to attach the data, the application data to this website, guys. Okay, you have to do it, and that is your responsibility. Okay, now the next one will be the 10th one will be the auto scaling. This is very, very, very important one. Okay, where you will having the same example which I have just told you. The website got crashed because of one episode. Okay, the movie star Prabhas episode got crashed. Aha got crashed. Why? Because they doesn't have the auto scaling and they doesn't have the load balancer. They don't have anything. These two they doesn't have it. That's why still it is they got crashed because of they doesn't have it, and it is not able to produce to see the millions of people at a time. Okay, that is the difference. That is the main importance of auto scaling. Okay, I will give you just one straight answer. What is meant by auto scaling is like, the if the people are keep on increasing, the application should be serving according to the people. For suppose the application has million people, it should be able to serve to the million people. The application has only 10,000 people, still it is able to serve the 10,000 people. Okay, that is auto scaling. You should be able to enable that feature. Okay, sorry, you should be able to enable that feature. Okay, that is very, very important one, guys. Okay, now the one more two services you will be learning here, it is CloudWatch. Okay, I will explain you what is this CloudWatch also. Okay, and SNS. Okay, SNS and SQS. Okay, I will explain you these two uh, while I'm telling you in the different project. All these 10 are the cloud projects, guys, all cloud services. Okay, all these 10 are the cloud services, guys. Okay, now I will be going now to as a DevOps tools. Okay, for this 12 services will take 1 month of time. Okay, to learn all these 12 services with the practical. Okay, the next 1 month of the time we'll be seeing the DevOps, guys, DevOps tools. Okay, where you will be seeing the real automation projects. Okay, from here onwards you will be seeing the projects. Okay, tools and projects. Okay, now before going into this DevOps tools, I just want to stop for 1 minute. Where you do you have any questions on this 10, or you didn't understand anything? Like, not understand, of course it is, I'm not explaining you more in depth or anything, just giving you the heads up what you are learning and everything. Still, if you have any questions you can ask now, or we'll just jump into the DevOps. Anyone?
Shiva, Farhad here. So
Yeah,
my
tell me.
question is, do you think all the like elements you just showed that's enough for like to fight in US market or Canada market, or do we need to add something else over it? What do you think?
Farad, there is
Yeah.
nothing like US or Canada market. Like, what I'm trying to say is like, these are the important services which any project will be using. Okay, any
Okay.
project will be using these
To be
services,
more or less.
compulsory services. You should be able to learn and you should do it. Okay,
Okay. Got it.
beyond these services are there. For suppose I'm just giving an example is like, uh, uh, what is this company? I forgot this company name in the US. uh, I forgot one company name, but that company mostly works with the Hollywood. Okay, in the US they works with the Hollywood. Okay, for that company there is a separate service which is called as a AWS Media Service. Okay,
Okay.
AWS Media Service. Okay. Now you can see media services on the AWS which works with the Hollywood, where you can see here, guys, where not this one. Okay, Media Connect, Media Convert, Media Live. I will just tell you one example. You can Google this one, and I will tell you this example where one of my client was working for this. Just one thing is like how you direct a movie for with the help of this AWS is like for suppose you have shot a movie for 100 takes and everything. Okay, this media connect is there, right? This media flexible transport for live video. This media connect is one of the device. It's just like pen drive, not pen drive, something like router, your internet router. It will be like this media connect, and you will be connecting this media connect to the uh, director's screen. Okay, you will be seeing the director's screen, right? That director's screen you will be connecting this media connect. This media connect will be taking all the videos whatever the cameraman is taking it, and convert it, make it as a live and make it as a package. Okay, where it will, for suppose let's take Avatar movie where it has 100 shots of taking the Pandora. Okay, now
Mm.
in that taking of Pandora, 100 shots are there, but only the movie director will be satisfied with only one shot. Okay, but this AWS Elemental Media package will decide that, not the director's best shot. It will decide the shot where the pixels was very really clear. Okay, it will show you, it will show you what is the best in that 100 packages. Okay, if you have already mobile phone, like if you have the iPhone, I don't know whether it is in the Android or thing, but if you have the iPhone mobile, when you click the 100 pictures, it will show you one of the picture by itself, it is as a highlight picture. Okay, it means you have clicked 100 pictures with the same background, but this is your best picture. It will, how it is deciding that this is the best picture, how the iVoice is deciding this is the best picture. Sorry, how the iVoice is deciding this is the best picture. It will check the background, it will check your face, it will check your face expressions, your eyes are closed or else you are smiling or not. Okay, your cheeks are good or not, your dress is not proper or not, your color combination, everything iVoice checks, guys. Okay, in the same way this AWS media package will checking you that each and everything, how the movie background is there, how the movie star is, everything, each and every background it will check in that 100 shots. It will take only one shot as the best shot and it will combine it and it will make you the movie. Okay, I'm saying is like, I'm not saying these 10 services are the if you learn these 10 services then it's over, you are the AWS master. No, guys, I am also still learning most of the AWS services. Okay, AWS is like an ocean, you cannot learn all the services. Okay, what I'm trying to say is like, when you learn these 12 services, okay, you will be having your company. Okay, 80% of you as a maintain yourself as a cloud engineer, you can present that yes, I know this service based on your project, based on your company client, based on your everything. Okay, based on your company job description, etc., etc., you will be learning more about this. Okay, as I said, one of my client is working for the Hollywood, that's why he is working for the media services. Okay, just like that there are so many other AWS services according to the company's requirements, you will be learning it. But if you don't know these three, if you don't know these 10, you cannot work on this, guys. You cannot create a AWS live elemental live without you don't know how to create a VPC. Okay, these are the basics. Okay, these are the basics where you foundation you can say that 80% I know it. Just like you don't know the integrations, like in the math, I don't know how many you dozen mathematics, but there is a topic called as integrations, probabilities. Okay, if you don't know these integrations probabilities, you cannot uh, do the mathematical calculations of physics or a rocket science. First of all, you should know the what is calculations, what is sigma, what is probabilities. All these you should know, guys. Okay, first you should know these things, then only you can grow up on the other services according to your job description or anything. But these are the main things. Okay, if you open any job description, okay, if you now you can see, guys, this is game 24/7. Okay, now if you open this one, where okay, now you can see AWS and Kubernetes. Okay, now CI/CD, Jenkins. These are the DevOps tools, guys. Docker, we didn't yet started, but you can see here strong fundamentals of Linux, microservices, and AWS services. Okay, it's totally based on how the job description. Okay, all these are the next are the DevOps, which we are yet to about to talk. Okay, now you can see DevOps support engineer. Okay, this is DevOps and AWS. Now you can see value HR services. Okay, now minimum 12 years of experience with the DevOps AWS cloud infrastructure. Okay, now here they are asking about good knowledge on AWS cloud infrastructure. They didn't even mention anything, guys. They just mentioned about AWS infrastructure. That's it. They didn't ask you, you should be learning this, you should be learning that, you should have this. But here you can see when it comes to the DevOps, they are asking you CI/CD, they are asking you the Jenkins, they are asking you the Ansible. Okay, etc. They are asking you when desired skills, also they're asking you the database. Okay, you can see working candidates on Docker and Kubernetes are more. Serverless automation. Okay, these are the things which are important, guys. Okay, now you got your answer for us.
Yes, basically I understand that that if we learn these 12 elements, at least we'll have the basic knowledge, and like even if any job requirement they added something extra, we can also cover those if we know these 12
Yes,
things. Thanks,
yes,
Shiva.
exactly. Okay, okay. Now I'll be jumping into the DevOps, guys. I know it has laten little bit of time of yours, but still, just stay with me for more 15 minutes. Then we can see the project. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Uh, I think so. I lost in between. Farad, after your question, I lost, right?
Yeah, like
Did
30 seconds you were lost. Yeah.
okay, okay. Did this happen previously also? Does anyone missed anything, or I'm not sure. I was not seeing the screen. That's why I was a little bit off. Okay. Um, can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, when it comes to the DevOps tools, guys, okay, for each and every DevOps tool, you will be seeing one of the project, guys. Okay, we will have like at least 5 projects. Okay, where you will, for suppose you will be learning one tool, and you will be using that tool inside the project. Okay, that is our main agenda, where you will have seen multiple projects. Okay, and first of all, inside the class we'll be seeing doing the project by me. Okay, and after doing the project I will give you one more project with the same. Okay, let me go on, then I will you will get understand. First thing, you will be seeing that version control system. Okay, version control system. Okay, and source code. Sorry, first I have to mention source code. Okay, source code management and version control system. Okay, here you will be seeing about Git, guys, where they will be storing the data, and pushing the data, etc., like how to push the code, okay, how to pull the code, how to manage the code, everything, the place where you are storing the code, okay, everything will be showing here, the code management, okay, code management will be seeing the how the developers code and everything, okay, we'll be seeing over here. And the next one we will be seeing the Jenkins, guys, okay, the continuous integration tool, automation tool. In basic words I will tell you, automation tool and continuous integration tool, okay. We will be seeing what is meant by continuous integration, what is meant by continuous delivery, okay, everything we'll be seeing, so you don't need to worry about it. Now in the continuous integration tool, okay, you will be learning how to create a automation process, okay, how to create automation process, how to make the application available at the, for suppose, as I take an example of big billion days is happening midnight, exact 12 o'clock it will happen, guys, okay, exact 12 o'clock the big billion days of Black Friday sale will happen, but you doesn't need to be there on that exact 12 o'clock, okay, you just do the automation process, okay, everything will be done with the automation at exact 12 o'clock, it will be releasing the automation, okay, you will be doing how to do it, okay, how to do the automation process and etc. You will be learning over there. From after learning two tools, okay, source code management and the Jenkins, you will be seeing the project one, okay, with the GitHub plus Jenkins. I'm writing here tools, guys. What are the tools you will be you will be doing with the first project, EC2. Okay, first project is GitHub, Jenkins, and EC2. Now the next third tool. Okay, third tool will be the Maven, guys. Okay. Oh, sorry. I should do this here. Okay. Maven. Maven is a build tool for the C sharp, and Maven is a build tool for the Java and etc. Okay, you will be checking out that build tool, guys. Okay, how to create a project, how to create a project in the Java. Okay, and the .NET, and you will be learning about the Maven. Okay, after learning this Maven, then you will be able to see the one first project, which is GitHub, Jenkins, Maven, and EC2. Okay, the server. Okay, EC2 is none other than the server, guys. Okay, you will be you will be taking all these tools and create a project. Okay, we'll be seeing that, and you can search my name in the GitHub also, guys. I have multiple accounts, but you can search one of my account where most of the projects have. Okay, this is one of my account where you have these projects. These are open to everyone, guys. You can just Google it and you can check it. Okay, we'll be seeing first Maven project. Okay, here there are two Maven projects are there. Okay, and we'll be seeing about multiple projects which I'm explaining now. Okay, now the fourth topic, we will be learning about Sonar Cloud. Okay, this is one of the important tool where nowadays all the US and UK market, Canada market, of course in India they are asking from so many years previously, but in the Canada and the US they are asking now, since past couple of years they are asking, do you know Sonar Cloud? Okay, do you know how to scan the repositories, how to scan the data? Okay, this is very important one, guys. Okay, you'll be learning over that. And the fifth one, um what is, like, you can see the Docker. Okay, fifth one is will be the Docker, where this is like very important one, guys. Okay, already I have shown you in the LinkedIn and the area where you will be seeing every time Docker and Kubernetes. Okay, intern also you can see Docker and Kubernetes will be, they will be asking every time, they will be asking about you the Docker and Kubernetes. Whenever you see the DevOps, you will be seeing the Docker and Kubernetes. Okay, what is meant by Docker, how to do it, how to write the Docker files, etc. I'm not going in depth now in this description, but you will be seeing like create how to create the project. Okay, how to do the project in the Docker means you will be learning everything inside the Docker. The project 2 will be the, okay, GitHub, GitHub will be the common, guys, where you will be storing your code. GitHub Jenkins will be also common, where you will be having the automation tool. Okay, Docker project. This Docker also, guys. I have created how the project in my module in my syllabus is like. Each project will have the different programming language, guys. Okay, Maven is related to the Java. Okay, now this Docker project. Okay, this Docker project is related to the this .NET. Okay, .NET is related to the Docker project. Okay, Docker. Okay, you will be learning .NET, guys, with the .NET. Okay, how to create. Okay, how to create the project with the .NET. Everything. Okay, then here also we'll be seeing the EC2. Okay, now, why I'm telling this, because you should not never say anything no to the interviewer, guys. You should not say that no, I don't know how to create the Docker with the .NET. I don't know how to create Docker with the Python. You should be able to do anything, guys. Okay, here you will be learning like that, like where you should not say that I know only working on Python. I know only projects which I worked on Java only. Okay, of course you are not developing anything, but still you are working, as I told you in the starting of the call. Srinivas is working with the development team and the DevOps team. He's a QA engineer, where he will be working with the development team only with the Java projects. You cannot say like that. Okay, you should say I'm ready to work with any kind of projects. Okay, either it may be Python, either it may be Java, either it may be the Angular, JavaScript, anything. Okay, now the next one will be the sixth one. Okay, the project 2 will be the Docker project, guys. Okay, each and every project you don't need to worry. Each and every project you will be having what you say. Okay, you will be having the notes, guys. First of all, I forgot to say that also. For each class, you will be having your own notes. Okay, I will providing you the running notes. Okay, for the project type, I will providing you like this, guys, with the screenshot and everything. You don't need to worry about it also. Why? Because some of the students like who are in the US and UK will missing that class, whether they are working sometimes, etc. But still, you don't need to worry about it. You will have the video and you will have the screenshots like this and everything. Okay, you will have the running notes and you will have the diagrams which I told you, like architecture diagrams. Okay, everything you will be getting, guys, in this class. Okay, now next in this project you will be having like this the Docker project. Okay, the next one will be the Kubernetes. Okay, you will learning Kubernetes, like at least a 1 week of time for the Kubernetes, guys. Okay, the Kubernetes is like huge topic. Okay, it will take at least 1 week of time for the Kubernetes, guys. The whole just small topic will take 1 week of time, where you will be learning from the scratch. Okay, you will be learning what is architecture view and everything. Let me show you the Kubernetes notes. uh, this is the architecture view. Okay, where you will be learning what is this master, what is this workers, each and everything whatever here I have mentioned. Okay, each and everything whatever here I mentioned, you will be learning over this. Okay, and you will have the Kubernetes project notes also. Okay, uh, okay, Kubernetes project you will take 1 week of time. Okay, including the project. Okay, including the project. For every project, guys, you can say first project, second project. For every project, at least it will take 1 day completely. If you are expandable up to 1 hour 15 minutes or 1.5 hour, or else it will take 2 days of time, guys. Okay, it's not like we will be just completing the project within 10 to 15 minutes. It's not like I will just show you what I am doing it. First, I will show you how you should do it, how to create it. And in my project, every time you will be seeing inside the notes also. If you see this error, okay, let me show you like this. Like I will mentioning in my where if you see this error, okay, see, install the AWS Docker error. Okay, if you see this error, then okay, see if you see this kind of error, these are the things you have to solve. Okay, you will be getting these kind of things. Yes, firstly I will show you how to solve the error. Why? Because if I show you without error, and when you go into the company and you face the errors and you doesn't know how to solve it, then what is the use of your learning 60 days, 30 days the course? Okay, first you should learn the errors, guys. You should learn the errors. You should learn the mistakes where you should not do it inside the company. Okay, if you see the same error inside the company, you should have the self confidence that okay, I have solved this error. Okay, I have the confidence to solve it again. Okay, that kind of capability you should be learning in this project space. Okay, now the project 3 will be the same, but in place of Docker it will be Kubernetes. Okay, in place of .NET it will be the JavaScript, guys. Now why I'm telling JavaScript in the Kubernetes, in the sense nowadays each and every company is using the JavaScript for the development. That is a different concept, that is a developer's concept, but still it is they are using for that JavaScript in the most of the companies. And for our concept of view, Kubernetes is the highest point. Okay, where you will be master yourself in the Kubernetes. Okay, that's why we are learning the up to date one, where JavaScript with the Kubernetes will be the up to date one, where the companies will be using it and you are ready to do it itself. Okay, when you join the company, project 3 will be that. Fourth one will be the Ansible. Here I think so one of the roles and responsibilities has shown you the Ansible, right? Okay, that also you will be learning. That is also main important thing. Of course, you will be learning that Ansible, guys. Okay, you will be learning Ansible very close, and you will be learning at least this Ansible will take at least 3 to 4 days, guys. Okay, it's a huge topic, and it will take 3 to 4 days for the Ansible. And next, you'll be learning the project 4. You will be doing the project 4. Okay, this or not this. Okay, sorry, this with Ansible. Okay, Ansible, GitHub, Jenkins, Ansible, Docker, and EC2. Okay, you will be doing this project with these tools. Okay, now eighth one. After Ansible, you will be learning uh, logging, guys. Logging and monitoring. This is very, very, very important, guys. Okay, it's a tools. These are tools, logging and monitoring tools. It's how much important in the sense, if you don't know this logging and monitoring, they will not consider you as a DevOps. That much important, guys. More important nowadays, it's becoming more important than Kubernetes, as equal to as Kubernetes. Okay, how much Kubernetes is important, that much logging and monitoring is important. Okay, but I will make you these tools like very easy for you, where you will be learning, you will be comfortable like Facebook and Instagram. Okay, why? Because these tools will make your work easy, guys, in the company. Logging and monitoring tools, you will be seeing how to install it. Okay, how to integrate it. Okay, how to integrate it, how to install it, how to make the applications necessary, how to everything. Okay, you'll be learning about this, guys, logging and monitoring. And the 10th one, you will be learning about the infrastructure as a code. This is also very, very, everything is important, but still infrastructure as a code, where you will be learning the Terraform. You might have already listened the words of it, Terraform and cloud formation. Okay, most of the people will be teaching you only the Terraform and leave it, but cloud formation is also as important as the Terraform, where nowadays companies are asking you the cloud formation. Okay, previously I agree, companies are not asking about the cloud formation. Now since 4 years, the companies are asking the cloud formation tools. Okay, as equal to as the Terraform. Okay, you will be doing the project. Okay, on this, these are the very important tools. Project 5 on this Terraform and cloud formation, both. Okay, both you will be doing with this, not together but differently. Okay, these are the tools you'll be learning. And at the end of the thing, like I would just want to tell you, you will be having the interview sessions. Okay, how to crack the interview, what is the basic and self introduction. I will providing you the sample resumes. Okay, I'll provide you the sample resumes, introductions, how to give the self introductions. Okay, how to provide you for the basic, what you say, um, 2 year the fresher introduction. Okay, you should be learning. Of course, each and everyone are not the each and everyone are not the experienced persons or anything. Okay, you should be able to do give the fresher introduction, and you should be able to give the experience introduction also. Okay, you should be able to do it both. Okay, introduction for freshers, experience, what are the day-to-day activities, etc. Each and everything you will be getting over here. Okay, and as I told you, like, you will getting the notes, running notes, you will be getting over it. Okay, I prefer most of the time running notes, guys, where you will get have an idea how I am doing it. For suppose if I am doing for the Kubernetes, okay, you will have the Kubernetes, you will have the Jenkins. Okay, for suppose I am doing for the Jenkins, you will be having the Jenkins. Okay, if I'm doing for the Ansible, okay, if I'm doing for the Ansible, I'm telling you what is Ansible, what are the dependencies, how to install it, each and every nodes, running nodes, commands, and etc. You will be getting over it. Okay, the running nodes, the videos, okay, architecture diagrams, etc. Everything you will be getting from the nodes, guys. Okay, any other questions, guys? Now I want to stop and ask you the questions. You'll be learning about 5 to 6 projects, okay? And you have to do it yourself, okay? I will provide you. These things are already there in my. This is public to everyone, guys. It's not like you should be joining and you will get it. You can see these projects, okay? More than these projects, I have another different accounts. I have multiple accounts in the GitHub. I will providing you. I will first show you in the class these projects, and I will give you the task as a homework in the other projects also, where you have to do that project and get the results. That you will have the confidence that okay, I have done the project by seeing the video, and I have done the project on my own also. Okay, you will be having that confidence, guys. Okay, that is the main important point you should be learning over here. Any other questions, guys? Does anyone have any questions you want to ask? Yes or no? Can you hear me first of all?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Or we
No.
can close it up. We can wind it up. Okay, guys. Let's meet in the first class. Okay, you can ask the management any regarding any questions or anything. Okay, you can ask them and they will forward me the questions also. Let's
Sure.
meet in the first class. We can wind it up. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Shiva. Thank you so much.